Okay, it's an absolutely beautiful Sunday in Connecticut. It's like 70 something degrees. I'm sitting outside. This is Evan Kalish and Reid, who I think are both pretty good. Aid for a small business. Dev of Slumdog Millionaire is Patel. Part of a prairie skyline is a mesa. Strict commitment, sidestep, evade. Part of a dean's address is edu. I'd rather pass is probably let's not. Could be elude. It is because Adele and Cher are both altos. Way ahead of you. Compliment to a runway model. First theme answer. Low card in Texas Hold'em. Some donations. Alms. Stable supply. Horse stable, I'm guessing, right? Starting piece on A1 or H8, say. MXN on a currency chart, Mexican, so pesos. Starting piece on A1 or 8H. In Battleship, I think. Blank slam, tennis feet. I don't know anything about tennis. Drain, I'm wondering if it's like sap. Don't be rude, greet our guests. Say hi. Easily offended by foul language. A loony or toonie is a coin, right? Some are named for kings and queens' beds. Kind of high ground. Trial. It's me, duh. Who else? Some great fill right off the gate in Who Else and Say Hi. I like both. Say Hi is actually pretty kind of mediocre, but the clue is so good. Trial is whoa. Breaks down. Sobs. Spanish Sun is Soul. Axel Blank, protagonist of Beverly Hills Cop. X is Phi, I think. I hope. Japanese Roadster since '89 is a Honda. Mississippi Mud Pie. Right? So maybe a Mazda. Miata, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think so, because I'd rather pass seems like it's let's not. So I think this is a Miata. Residence that might be named for a donor. Dorm. Question to a tantrum thrower. Costly cuts. Stately streetliners are elms. First two words of green eggs and ham. Something fee. I always think of pre, but maybe not. Malbec and Syrah. E.g. Role model, and I think role model is up here too. Yeah, so wet nap for one. What's a wet? Sounds kind of gross. Friend with a rhyming description. Gal pal. Sighting aptly found in Are You For Real? UFO. Anything you'd like to add? Relics proving how Noah steered his boat. Something to do for recovery. Pacific Island ring. Kneel with the hit. Breaking up is hard to do. Carries out. Does, maybe? Yeah, because Thingamabob is a do-dad. Actor Elways of The Princess Bride. Trade blows. Seems like it might be spar. Yeah, because earnings is probably going to be pay. Mild. Driver's org, no matter how you slice it. Stops harping on something is drops it, I think. Driver's org is a PGA. Slice refers to like slicing a golf ball and it going off target or whatever. Relent, prepared for a field trip. Interjections akin to, yeah, sure. So that's a plural. Bygone Forensic Spinoff. CSI New York, I'm guessing. Android Alternative. Quits at the last minute. Org that awards the Safer Choice label. World capital established in 1535. Rome. Appliance with apps is a smart TV, I think. So I think that is going to be Rome. And one needing new unburned pants. I don't know. Jackanapes. Never heard of it. Rap producer's favorite vegetables. Roots? No. Beets. Masters of Slapstick. Retinal receptor is probably a rod. Drink after drink. To live without blank is to cease to live. Dostoevsky. Sign of summer. Chicago Mayor Lightfoot is Lori. What a meta clue might do to itself. It might refer to itself. Cover for little piggies. Booty. Sign of summer is Leo. That makes sense. Stow cargo. Get into gear. Title for an oral surgeon's handbook. Certain sexual preferences, I think, are going to be kinks, right? Pizza equipment for gold medalist Lindsey Vonn is a ski, so it looks like that is going to be kinks. Italian automotive hub. What's that? Turin, I think. Torino. Subject of many an off-season rumor. Young Frankenstein character played by Terry Garr is, I always forget this shit. I think it's Ilsa. Yeah, and then Josephine, the singer, or the Mouse Folk is the last short story I believe that Kafka wrote. T-type, V-neck. Fourth order, fire alarm. Maya Rudolph plays Kamala Harris on SNL. That's a very timely clue. Role model is, strict commitment is adherence. So it looks like role model is idol. Amigo is chum. Rules partner for short is regs. Eldorado treasure is oro. Like apple seeds if eaten in huge quantities. Lethal. I think you need to eat about 25 or 26 apples worth of apple seeds. I was paranoid one time, so I looked that up. Fresh from a keg is on tap. Soar. So aid for a small business is a microloan. Soar is achy. Yeah, because stable supply is hay. Org that sponsored the design competition for the Vietnam Veterans Memorial. And then compliment to a runway model. You got... I don't know. This I don't know. Shooting sport. All together now. Farm to table consumer. Word that sounds like its first letter. Elba, who played McCavity in 2019's Cats, is Idris, so he got roped into that too. That's unfortunate. You got that something. One end of the PolitiFact meter I think is going to be true. And okay, starting piece on A1 or H8. That's where rooks start. Willing subject. Summer name for kings and queens. Coat from a goat. Oh, what's the goat fur called? I don't remember. High point of Greek civilization is I was gonna say Acropolis. That doesn't fit. Emeritus abbreviation. Just saying in shorthand. Needless to say. Released. Issued. Brink is edge. World #1 tennis player between Navratilova, and Celes. Lived in a blue state. Felt sad. And then this question to a tantrum thrower looks like it's going to end in fuss. One might be hard to sit for. Pipes at some bars. Brings out. Downfall of many an Agatha Christie novel is poison. Buzzed hairstyle is, like a sparsely attended party. C66 down with 65 down. Ditto. Pelvic exercises. Kegels. Give attitude. Sass. Instruction for a course. Drew back. Sorry to intrude. Ahem. Introductions akin to, yeah, sure. Yeah, it seems like it could be ahem, right? Because or that or safer choice label EPA, maybe? Certain money or monk. Or sorry, monkey or monk. Jackpot. One needing new unburned pants. D lights. Oil rich state for short. Yearns for. Fashionable pair. Kind of losing momentum in this bottom half. Take that. There. Kind of chemical bond in salts, I think, is ionic. Vivacious quality is spunk. Brick made of new something. Showy basket. Lifesavers for short. Fourth order. Might not be fire alarm. This is BFF. Volt, it's a Hun. Okay, way ahead of you. I know. Or that sounds like its first letter. I think it's I know. Shooting sport, low card in Texas Hold'em. Usually offended by foul language is cuss sensitive. Wait, what? Case cuss. Things go from A to You got that straight, turns into you got that strut. Question to a tantrum thrower is why the long fuss, not why the long face. Pacific Island ring is a lay. Needless to say. And then we have mild, right? Prepared for a field trip. Something about loading buses instead of bases. Because Drew back is ebbed and quits at the last minute is bails. Prepared for a field trip. Loaded the buses. Interjections akin to, yeah, sure. Haas. Android alternative. iOS. Because D lights is dims. Or that a world's a safer choice. This is Inga. I got that wrong. Certain monkey or monk is capuchin, I think. This is EPA. This is, not actually sure. Masters of Slapstick. Something artists. Drink after drink is a chaser. Get into gear is shift. Yearns for is lust. So this is wrong. This is actually Lima. And one needing new unburned pants is a liar. Instructions for a course. This is lust. Muck up artists, not makeup artists. To live without hope is to cease to live. Title for an oral surgeon's the name of the partner of fourth order. Partner of hem is ha. I have a mistake. I definitely have a mistake down here. Subject of many an off-season rumor is a free agent. The name of the gum. The num of the gum. The name of the game. Brick made of, oh, this is a Lego. New Ager, this is fireworks. Showy basket is a dunk. Okay. Shooting sport. All together now is in unison. Farm to table consumer. Low card in Texas Hold'em is a deuce. Word that sounds like its first letter. Aw. No. Breaks down. Sobs. Eras. So rots. Willing subject is an estate. Serena Slam. Locavore is a farm-to-table consumer. Part of a fairy skyline is a silo. Oh, okay. Kind of high ground. Papal, I'm thinking. Buzzed hairstyle. Something top. Fade top, I think it's called. Jackknapes. Imp. Fashionable pair is an item, yeah. Role model. Hero. Costly cuts. One might be hard to sit for. Pipes at some bars. Wish I knew literally anything about tennis. Needless to say, this is Kai, and this is clearly needed that. Jackpot, cha-ching, wow, what a great piece of fill. Relent is, instructions for a course is a recipe, is seed. I need help in this area. Malbec and Syrah are both reds. This is Graph. This is Rudders. of the Lost Ark. Ditto is same here. Mild is tame. This is flat top. Pipes at some bars are hookahs. Like a sparsely attended party, it's dead. This is a seed. Is this Mary? Something to do for recovery. I never saw that clue. Just saying in shorthand for what it's worth. That's a wipe. Brings out is a deuces, I think. Go from a go. Does this rhyme with cashmere? Something to do for recovery is sue, I think. Sue? Yeah, I think so. This I'm for what it's worth. Does this go from a go? Is this just hair? I am. This is Olympus. Kind of high ground. Royal. Almost there. Oh, and then I have this too. One might be hard to sit for. A brat. And costly cuts are T-bones, cuts of steak. Axel. I'm gonna figure this out. Moral high ground. This is retired. And this is mohair. There we go. So this is the first week in a little while where I've completed every puzzle, which definitely feels good. Let's look at this. Okay, I'll go over the theme first. Compliment to a runway model. Instead of you got that straight, it's you got that strut. Easily offended by foul language. It's not case sensitive, it's cuss sensitive. Again, change from A to wait, what? Question to a tantrum thrower, not why the long face, why the long fuss. Relics proving how Noah steered his boat, rudders of the Lost Ark, not Raiders of the Lost Ark, rudders, right? Prepared for a field trip, it's not loaded the bases, it's loaded the buses. Masters of Slapstick, it's not. Makeup artists is muck-up artists. And title for an oral surgeon's handbook, The Numb of the Gum instead of The Name of the Game, which is a little I don't know if I like that much, because in the rest of them they only change the phonetic sound once, and here they do it twice, so that's a little... I don't know. Bonus fill, microloan, adherence in unison, locavore, mohair, which I don't really know. Who else? Flat top, dropsit, capuchin, cha-ching, maybe my favorite. I had another one that I really liked. Hopefully I'll find it. Free agent, fireworks, both great. I like Doodad. Did I say who else? I like that. Hookahs. Yeah, very doable, I think. Which for a Sunday, honestly, I have trouble finishing Sundays a lot just because the fill is so terrible a lot of the time, just because it's so hard to fill one of these things. So this was very doable, and that's kind of high praise. Oh, smart TV I like as well. That's gonna do it. This is definitely a long enough video. This is almost a half hour, so I'm gonna sign off, and I'll see you later.